cosmic strands in a quiet flow. Numbers hum through ethers weave, the verse ignites what souls believe. Stars cast light on wealth's soft call. Truth beats deep within us.
Welcome back to the #1 altcoin, numerology, astrology, and drama show in all crypto. Today, we have another awesome live stream as usual. To be honest with you, there's a lot of red candles. Everybody's panicking. But as you guys know, me and Bill are always here. So today, we got to talk about YEE. We got to talk about if we're going to even see an altcoin season. And we got to talk about what's going on base because my man, Bill, has all the alpha. He's been putting in the work, and I see his timeline blowing up with new launches. Base has a new announcement coming today. So, man, there's a lot of things to be excited for. But today, my man, how we doing today, Bill? And how you feel about the trenches right now?
Ooh-wee, I was feeling pretty good. I saw ETH going like 33,025. I was like, all right, getting my kids ready. I was like, all right, this went from like 2,900 to 33,200. I was like, all right, let's fucking go. And then boom, Giga Nuke back down to 28, which was just like annoying. But hey, man, the market's the market. I actually do, I don't know, call me crazy, but I think ETH found its bottom. I'm thinking 2,800 is the bottom for ETH. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I started buying some ETH earlier, and I was just like, guess we'll see. I still have hope. I still have hope, sir. Maybe call me hopium. Maybe give me a balloon. I don't know. I'm still in it, but I'm cautious though. Sitting on cash, cautious, slowly bidding some ETH. Godspeed to me, sir.
Hey, man, that's the time to do it because the tourists are gone. Nobody's really paying attention. So if it's going to bottom, I mean, we'll pull up the charts in a second because I think that's what most of you guys want to hear about is the charts in YEE pretty much. But based off of what I'm seeing, I do agree with you. YEE is definitely, ETH is definitely due for some sort of pump. We did have the, I believe it was called the Fukuzaki upgrade. So basically, what happened is the block space increased, meaning that transactions are going to go down. It's going to be much cheaper to use L2s like base. And so it's basically getting primed for adoption. And from here on out, we'll probably see a future where Ethereum turns into Solana when it comes to speed and efficiency. So as for your buy on ETH, I think that's the best bet right now. I think it's going to do well. And I do believe ETH is going to hit its all-time adoption in 2027, the year of the GOAT. Why? Because ETH was founded in the year of the GOAT. That is my biggest prediction for 2027. Call me crazy. So, yeah, man, I definitely do agree. So, Bill, talk to me right now. We need to talk about some scenarios. Bear scenario and then some hopium because we need some hopium up the nose. I'll probably get banned from YouTube. F YouTube. In your opinion, what is the bull case and what is the bear case for just the entire crypto market in general?
Well, I think regardless if you're a bull or bear, there's going to be a relief rally. Nothing goes down forever. It just doesn't. That's just not how markets work. So I think in the short term, you're going to see a relief rally. Now, if you're a bear, the relief rally gets it up to the 100 EMA or whatever, the 50 EMA for Bitcoin, and then just nukes down. Like that gives it the momentum down. You have the relief rally, and then you hit like 70, 60K, whatever. That's your bear case. The bull case is The worst is behind us. All-time highs are coming. That's what it is. It's simple. That's what it is. Both situations lead to different results, but they both have one thing in common. There is going to be a relief rally. The way I'm looking at it, Chris, is timing. I need to see what's going on around March time, April time, because again, the last two blood moons have been horrific. This time is not different. The third blood moon's coming up, and I think after this third blood moon, there's none left for like a couple years. So I'm not fading that blood moon, regardless of what the price action happens. In that area, I'll be starting to get out or be cautious. That's how I'm looking about it. What about you?
I'm in the same ballpark as you. I do believe we need to see some sort of relief rally. And the one indicator that I'm looking at is the overall market sentiment when we started going down. And what I mean by that is when we had altcoin season last time, everybody was talking about this project being the next best thing. This project could go to billions when most of the charts were up by 50x. And we haven't hit that point yet. So in my opinion, we didn't see a true altcoin season. All we saw was Bitcoin pump in a deflationary market for money. So I do believe a relief rally would make sense here. Maybe a retest all-time high over it. We'll pull up the charts in a second, and then a breakdown, and then we start to see meme coins, altcoins run, and it just turns into massive circus. That's what we're looking for, but we didn't get it this time. So right now, in my opinion, we're in this no man's land where based off of the charts, most of the charts look awful. They're saying that we're going to start breaking down. So the question is there going to be some sort of catalyst to get us to that relief rally? So to answer your question, man, I'm just eyeing the chart every single day, looking for the indicators. And, there's a good chance that if we don't get that relief rally, we might just, start to just slowly bleed out into 2026, catch a bottom, and then we start resuming our pumpage in 2027, 2028. It kills me to say this. Like, it really breaks my heart, but it's on the table. You see what I'm getting at here?
Yeah, I mean, you're realistic, man. You're not spilling opium juice. You're not, no one knows, but you're also realistic. You might not say something that people want to hear. Everyone wants to hear a number go up, number go up. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think bears right now are in control. Like I say, even if there's a relief rally, bears are still in control. Bulls have to show up somehow and go above some of these EMAs and break above.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good stuff. So I'm gonna briefly look at ETH and BTC, and then we'll flip over to YEE. Talk about some lore for the YEE army. I see you guys in the chat. I see you guys going hard. We got AYZ. What's up? He said YEE. He said you said YEE. Good to see you, my man. LFG. Let's freaking go. John May. Yes, sir. 420 is a good start time. Early morning on base hits different. Yes, sir. I guess he's trolling you a little bit.
Probably.
Love it. All right. So last time we spoke, before we check out some of the EMAs, I talk about this trend line coming down, and I'm going to get rid of some of these lines real quick because my chart gets a little scattered, and I don't know where this is from, but I'm going to pop this like way up here. So this is just a very short-term trend line. Came across, broke down, came up, retested, and then we broke down. Now, on the short-term time frame, guys, this is what I'm thinking. We got one or two options, right? We continue this breakdown a little bit, come up, retest, bounce off that retest, come here, boom, flip into support, see you later, and then we'll get a relief rally where we might test somewhere close to all-time highs and then get the ultimate breakdown. Or we'll get option number 2, and I'm gonna make this let me pull this over here. Let's put this in. No, I don't like that color. Let's do this like green. Yeah, teal green. Option number 2. Come here, break up, act like we're about to break down, then come back down, and then it'll just be a slow bleed. Retest that all-time low. Everybody says, oh, we're going to come back. Boom, see you later. And then we'll come back down and see what's going on. So those are your two options right now. You got the teal line, the black line. We're hoping for the teal line. It'll be something like this. Show that little inverse head and shoulders. Boom. See you later. But also the black line's in play ever since we broke the short-term trend line. So all in all, man, it just is what it is. Best thing to do. Don't get emotional. Look at the charts. And like I said, if you guys wanted a crazy altcoin season, where we're at right now to clear out the tourists and all the people that weren't long-term believers, this is something that needed to happen. Bill, what's your thoughts on the Bitcoin price chart?
Yeah, dude. Two different directions. Really no man's land. We really don't know what it is. That's why it's important to have some stables on the side and just let things play out. And there's no like sense of doing anything until you have a clear direction. Obviously, if it comes back into that line again, the pink line, and that's super bullish, that means it was a whole deviation, and expect a massive move up. But it easily could retest and go down. It really, to me, I don't know. The way I look at it is simply I look at the ETH chart, I look at higher highs, higher lows. As long as ETH doesn't break and close below 2,600, I'm okay. Because the bottom of the last dip was like 26 or 27, whatever it was. That's what I'm looking at, honestly. Every other chart, I don't really care. ETH controls the narrative for all the memes, all the alts, and like 2,600 around that. It just cannot close. If it starts closing below 2,600, we are fucking cooked. So until then, man, that's all we can do is just hang out and see what happens.
2,600 and pray. That's all I gotta say, man. 2,600 play. I'm gonna put that on the chart right now. Yeah, I definitely do agree with you. And you know, the big thing I just want to point out with this altcoin season, if I just take a zoom out and we just take a look at this chart, I'm gonna get rid of some of these lines because I don't been doing a little too much swing trading recently. But here, I'm gonna go in a higher time frame. If you guys just take a look at the monthly, we haven't really truly, I mean, I guess you can say we broke all-time highs briefly, and then we just completely broke down. So it just seems like we had a double top touch, came back down. Now, if you guys compare it to the last market, if we're just looking at like a fib retracement and just look at some targets on that, our fib retracement had us going up to the 3.414. If you trace the, two bull markets ago, and then look at the last bull market, how ETH went up, we hit the 3.414. Now, if we take this retracement and then we use the last all-time high, and we look at where that 3.414 is at, it's at about 16K ETH. Now, keep in mind, there is unrealized, what was it called? It's, as the market goes on, you earn less off of an asset. I forgot the name. But basically, as you continue to have more and more bull markets, the gains are going to be a lot less in comparison. So instead of us seeing the 3.414 on the fib, we might go for the 2.618 or the 2 or the 1.618. So that could put us right around 10K. And because we didn't get that blow off top there, that's what makes me feel like we didn't get an altcoin season. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, at least the one thing with ETH is it's not going to go away, right? So if you buy some spot and you chill, it's not the end of the world, man.
Yeah. Cool. All right, man. Well, let's get into the main character of the show, baby. So,
what's that?
Last live stream, we talked about meme coins. We talked about culture coins, movement coins. We talked about YEE. And right when we had this live stream, it was at about a $3 to $4 million market cap. This thing exploded to $20 million market cap. And Bill, you want to know what the narrative is on this particular coin?
What?
To flip the green fucking frog, baby. Will ye flip Pepe? So, dude, ever since then, this coin has been going crazy. Communities forming. And in my opinion, I think we are slowly seeing the formation of the next SPX 6900. Bill, I know you've been a fly on the wall. You've been viewing it. Well, what's your thoughts on YEE and how you feel about it right now?
I'm gonna tell my grandkids I spoke to the Mustap Murad of the YEE. And
Yes,
I'm going
sir. Let's
to
go.
tell him he was my friend. He was my friend, and now he's off with some baddies, owning a private island in the middle of who knows where, because he just made out like a bandit on E. It's super cool to see, man. Honestly, like I'm not in it. I told you, nothing. It's just nothing against the meme. I'm just very risk off at the moment. I only have one meme in my portfolio at the moment, and that's the Solana one. But I am super risk off. So like for me, it's like I'm just observing, and it's so impressive to see, man. In these conditions, it to go from 4 to 20 million, that's really hard to do. Combination of probably a great market maker and amazing community, like that shit just doesn't happen often. So people working behind it, the community, it's top notch, clearly. And the higher it goes in market cap, people start paying attention more. At 4 million, not so much. 20 million, you have to start considering it. So it's exciting to watch, man. I'm glad my homies are eating, and I'm staying tuned, watching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I just want to just show you some folklore. So the crazy part about YEE, dude, is this past week has been nothing but a movie because account called Tesla Owner Silicon Valley, they actually tweeted out a image made by Grok, and it's literally a YEE meme that somebody in the community made, and they tweeted this thing out. So everybody's been going absolutely batshit crazy over it. On top of that,
Is that what caused it to pump 5x?
no, that was from I think what happened with that one was a big whale came in, a big ETH whale came in and started buying, and then it got put up on a bunch of people's radars, and then that's what caused everyone else to come in. Because I think there was a wallet that had about $1.1 million worth of ETH, and it's just been actively buying ever since then.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Nice.
and then here's the other crazy part. So Elon Musk, just like that same image that was tweeted out by that account, he actually came in and liked it. So he's been interacting with like the YEE account, the YEE images, the YEE GIFs, everything. So yeah, man, it's been absolutely freaking crazy. And this one's from Investor, big YEE guy. He was the one who pointed out that Elon Musk was liking a lot of his YEE stuff. So yeah.
Dude,
And
that'd be
then
badass, man.
yeah, man, it's crazy, crazy. And overall, we had a couple people coming out really tweeting about it. Communities forming is turning into a cult. And my main prediction, Bill, not only will YEE flip Pepe, but I think we're going to come in and flip one of these big tech companies at a massive valuation. I think Amazon's a little ambitious. We don't have to go too far. But my main one that I'm targeting right now, our first victim, is going to be Netflix. We're going to flip Netflix. That's what I believe. Netflix is at $326 billion market cap. That would probably be about 1,000x from here. 1,000x from here. YEE flips Netflix. Bill, do you think this is possible in your opinion? Not financial advice.
I mean, I'm gonna be taken to the cleaners if I say any other way, because this is a Yee family. Listen, I don't know about that. I ain't speaking that hopium, but it doesn't take much. If you guys start mooning and you start getting attention, it doesn't have to be as big as these type of market caps. This thing is going to billions then. So, and you guys all fucking crush it. So, and I'm hoping the dinosaur takes you guys to promised land. We need some excitement. We need some trench runners. And I'm hoping my homies at YEE are the ones who take it. You're gonna retire from this live stream anyhow soon in the year of the fucking horse. Might as well go on top.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. My thoughts on this is I got in at YEE at about 100K. Actually, let me respond to the evaluations. Yeah, I do agree. Definitely need to be ambitious on the targets, but don't drink too much of the hopium Kool-Aid. 100% agree with you. But my big thing about this market, and I was thinking about this, maybe we can get into some hypothetical debate about this. There are so many tokens out there. So back in the day, you went from maxi to degen, and that was considered like the bad thing to do. But now that there's a bunch of coins, you got to focus in on a couple things, and it's a little bit of a spinoff of Murad's thesis. But I really do think that there's going to be a very select few coins that are going to run, and the ones that build these cult meme coins are going to do really well. So I basically, what I did, when I went in at 100K, we ran it up to, I think it was like 27 million. And then I've been chilling, and then I've been slowly buying. I think I'm about to go all in on this thing, dude, and just say fuck it.
On YEE?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm this close. I'm this close. Like, I'll have a few bags on other things, but when I say all in, like heavy, like my number one
Wow.
play in portfolio, because I really do think that the value of crypto should be for the people, and it should be in a meme that's been around since the dawning of the internet. Because if you think about it, a lot of these internet companies, they have all the value, they have all these insiders coming in and getting rich off of it. But we created the internet. We were the ones who created memes, the culture, and all that. And the value should reside with the people. And I think things like YEE, I'll even throw SPX up there. I even throw Pepe, and I fucking hate Pepe in there. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I view it. What do you think about this thesis?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is a Murad thesis. Obviously, cold coins are going to be the ones. There's no doubt that this market's super saturated. That's why you can't have unlimited money max bidding all these memes. It's just impossible. So the issue then becomes, okay, which memes are going to take the top? Now, listen, I think I understand the point of the memes. I like memes, but there's no denying, with the exception of like YEE, honestly, memes are fucking dead, bro. Most memes are fucking doing horrible. Everything. So it's a risky play, man, to be honest with you, going all in on YEE. And again, this has nothing to do with YEE. It's just in general, like, you're hoping that the meme season will come. Now, if meme season needs to come, you need to have retail. You need to have things that are going to rely upon it. And only ones that are going to gather all the interest are the cult memes. So that comes with the community. So could YEE do it? Of course it could do it, but you really have to have an environment where people are going to be like, hey, listen, like, I'm all about memes. Like on base, memes are dead. Memes are fucking dead. Brutal. Dead. Like literally fucking dead. So you have to hope that it's not going to happen with these memes. But yeah, we'll see, man. Like I really have no idea. Like the market needs to have more injection of liquidity. And if it does, then they need to figure out how to capture the attention of teams need to figure out how to capture the attention of these retails. So maybe he does it, and if it does, you'll definitely deserve to reap the rewards.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, hey, time will tell, man. And this is the best part about the market, because we're probably in max uncertainty right now. So if you're watching this live stream, you're not a tourist. I just want to make this crystal clear. You're hard crypto loyalist. You love the trenches. You love this stuff. All the tourists moved on, and I'm looking at our viewership. You know, we're at about 200 on live stream. So
Nice.
Typically we usually get about upwards of like 500 on average. So that tells me that a lot of people are moving on. So, you know, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
So, Bill, base.
Yes.
A lot of stuff's going on. You know, I know you got the house protocol killing it. You got some announcement on base. Like, can you give us a breakdown of what you're seeing out there?
Yeah, markets are pretty dead, but you know, now there's like a pre-sale meta. So I'm launching house on District XYZ, back by A16. It's a launch pad. The last launch they just did on Tuesday, did a 5x in 24 hours, chilling at around a 1 million market cap. So it's literally the exact same rate. So people are like, there is a need, or not a need, there is a desire to enter some of these things. So for house, we're going to be opening up the same type of pre-sale as the one that 5x the other day. 230K starting market cap. We're raising 50 ETH. Out of that 50 ETH, though, you know, about 20% of that's going to liquidity, team treasury, bunch of little things. So I think it's going to sell it really fast. I think it's an opportunity to get on the ground floor of what we're building, which is the on-chain eBay. But up to you. If you anyone on this stream that's listening that wants the ability to enter and have a whitelist spot, we're happy to give you one. Just message Chris or myself. But yeah, utility projects on base are somewhat doing okay, but we don't know. Memes on base are fucking dead. Like dead. Base has this new, I guess they're announcing a lot of different things today in about 15 minutes. So we'll tune in for that. I think Base app goes live. I think there's doing prediction markets. I don't know. So maybe they'll bring us a trench runner. Base is pretty boring at the moment, man. Not gonna lie. That's Zora Creator Coin's still doing that, but it's all tied to Zora. So it's really kind of a lull period in Base.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, man. And guys, please reach out if you're interested in the whitelist. I'm definitely going to be getting in. I think House Protocol is going to do really well. I think it's going to be like a type of like eBay, Amazon type of marketplace, especially for Web3. It's 100% needed. And because you guys are viewing this live stream, you have an advantage in information right now. So this is your opportunity, you know, and guys, please feel free to reach out to one of us about it. I'll definitely help you out, direct you over to Bill and get you squared away. So, yeah, man. So good stuff. And then outside of that, you said Base is dead.
Dead, bro.
Yeah,
dead,
man.
Dead. So I mean, right now it's kind of like, you know, for me, it's. I can understand how a lot of people are probably feeling, you know, down. It is a down period. For me though, I'm just a builder, so I'm still producing content. I do a lot of shows. I do Zora Tank. We posted today, but you know, I'm still bringing on top traders on Farcaster. Different random people doing their sales. Like the work never stops. So for me, just building, man. So I'm stoked about House. I'm stoked about, you know, whatever you end up doing. If you go all in on YEE, Chris, I'm gonna be a cheerleader, bro. But whatever you do, we do it together, and you know, our time will come to an end when it comes to these streams at some point. So let's just enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate you, man. And like I said, Bill puts in a lot of work. He's trying to be a builder. And the thing about Bill, guys, is he can see the future really well. He knows where the direction of the industry is going. So if you ever want to look at where you think crypto is going to be in about 5 years, go just check out Bill's X because he's way ahead of the curve. And typically when you're ahead of the curve, you don't get that much engagement, but over time it starts to go up. And like, when me and Bill started doing this, man, he started off at about, God, man, you must have had like 2,000 followers on X. Now you have almost like 16. So, you know, pat on the back, man. Got that 33 energy and just take him to the next level, man. So I love to see it.
I think if I succeed on House, bro, then I make it. Then I'm like, all right, then I'm builder. Then my fucking numbers explode because what I do feel that I'm ahead of the game, but that gives opportunity for everyone else. So again, there's gonna be click flippers and all that. And I welcome it all. But if you want an ability to like be a part of something truly from the ground floor that has multi-billion-dollar potential, I mean, House Protocol.
Yes, sir. Good stuff, man. And as for the futures live stream, guys, you know, just keep in mind, you know, we talk about memes and DJ and shit. So, but we're not gonna be around forever. So, you know, enjoy these live streams while they last, man. And enjoy the trenches while they're still here because there's going to come a time where this space matures and it's going to be more similar to TradFi. And a lot of you guys are probably going to move on. Some of you guys will be crazy enough to stay. And like I said, these are the moments that you're going to look back on and be like, damn, it's crazy time. So, yeah, man. So, hey, we're coming up about 10 minutes still, guys. Base has a big announcement coming up today. So, I hope all you guys tune in. Bill, any final thoughts on this live stream, market in general, anything?
No, just take it day by day. I wouldn't fuck with leverage. You know, live to see another day. And yeah, if you're interested in House, hit me up. Next Tuesday will probably be the launch. So gonna lock that down and just keep building.
Yes, sir, guys. And guys, please do me a favor. Follow Bill at Late Night on Base. #1 podcaster and builder. I had an and builder on Base. And guys, follow me at theverse369. If you like meme coins, you rode the short bus, and you're slightly out there. Till then, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Cosmic tides and chaos rise. Numerology where blood moon lies. The verse steps out, a dragon's might. Zodiac hums, we fit with pure light. Crypto storm in a teacup. Feel the surge in your kneecaps. The verse inspires, let markets move.